Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program Season 4. This episode, we're going to be taking a lander up to the moon that is a little more robust than the small landers that I've been using, and I'm primarily doing that to satisfy a land and outpost onto the moon mission, which we are going to do. It has to house 5 Kerbals, so that we have enough for 7 here, so that's good. And I'm probably going to be using this exact same lander to pick up and rescue a stranded Kerbal in orbit of the moon after we do our landing. So I'm probably going to do this this mission in 2 parts. I'm gonna launch this, land on the moon. We'll end this episode, and then the next episode we'll use the same vehicle to rescue a stranded Kerbal in orbit of the moon. So who are we going to take with us? Well, let's take a look and see who we got here. Someone that hasn't been to the moon, preferably. Let's see. Balder has not been to the moon, so he's in. Takami, she has been to the moon, or he has been to the moon. But we're going to go ahead and take him anyway because we do need a pilot, and we're going to leave this other spot empty. How about Sean? Has he been? Everybody else has been to the moon, I guess. Well, but they haven't landed on the moon. Okay, so let's make sure these guys have landed on the moon here. Orbit around the moon. Sean, you're in, buddy. All right. And Nash, he's orbited around the moon. He's gonna land on the moon. Sean, the other Sean, he has orbited around the moon, but has not landed, so he's in. Valentina has orbited around the moon. She hasn't landed either. My God. Most of these people have not landed on the moon, actually. So, should I take pilot or engineer? Let's take the engineer. Let's take Bill. Alright, so we're going to leave one spot open for our Kerbal that we're going to rescue. Just to go over quickly what we got here, we got our docking port, we got our communications. Yes, we got the ability to generate power. We have 5 Kerbals worth of storage. Let's see what else has a docking port. Has that check. I think we're ready. I do have some extra parts in here for the other lander can at the station if we can rendezvous with it. We're going to transfer these materials over to the station. So we're also going to be doing a resupply mission in addition to all the other things we're doing. Oh lordy, a lot to do in just 2 hours. Well, I try to keep the episodes under 40 minutes. That's kind of a big fairing. Now let's build this up just a little small. There we go. I try to keep the episodes under 40 minutes, but sometimes I don't do a very good job of that. So I'm gonna try to keep both of these episodes under 40 minutes. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. All right, so why can't I get this thing? Oh, there we go. I think we're all set. We do need some stabilizers down here for these things. This should be more than enough to get us up to the moon. We've got 7,029 Delta V. Our lander in particular has 2857. That should be enough to land us and get us back up. Everything else looks good. I think we are ready. I don't think I've forgotten anything. Docking port, communications, solar power, batteries, parachutes, heat shield, decoupler. I think we're good. I think we got monopropellant on it already, but I don't. Yeah, we might need some. Actually, we might need a little extra monopropellant. Why? Because if we're going to be rendezvousing with the station, it will come in handy. So let's put on just a little bit of monopropellant here. Scroll down here, just this guy. Let's do 4 of these guys. There we go. And then we're probably going to need a little monopropellant storage on here. Just pop a couple of these guys on here just right. We'll nest them in these landing gears. Now let's put them up here. I'm gonna put them up here. Boop. And we're just gonna move them in just a hair here. I like to have them set in just a little bit. I don't like how protruding they are in general. Okay, so should I go ahead and put a ladder on all of this, probably, so that they don't have to fly as high? That seems a little much. So let's just put on a ladder. Oops. And extend the ladder. There you go. And one more ladder. Extend the ladder. There you go. Very good. Alright. We're doing it. We're making it. We're making it happen. We are making it happen. Okay. I think we are ready then. Got RCS, we got fuel, we got it all. We got it all. So we're gonna call this the DVS Mega. No, it's not quite mega size. Large. No. We want a better name than that. We're gonna call it the Buffalo Moonlander. Why Buffalo? Oh, I just had buffaloes on the mind. That's why. But I don't want buffalo. I didn't actually have buffaloes on my mind. I had bison on my mind, which are commonly incorrectly called buffalo, but they are actually bison. So anyway, woo, said all that to say this. That was a weird transition. Let's get launching. Okay, we are ready for our launch. Should be a relatively easy launch. So I'll probably just take care of this, and I will see you guys in orbit. Whee! Alright, we have accomplished our orbital insertion of Kerbal with 675 Delta V left. That put us in probably around 3,600 to get us into orbit. So, not quite enough to do our moon transfer here with this 675. Which is fine, because I didn't plan on it doing that, but I was hoping that if I had around 800, I would be able to utilize that as my transfer vehicle, and wouldn't have to just dump it. So let's just let's see what we can do as far as getting to the moon. I'm pretty sure it always takes at least 800. I've never seen it take less than that, at least for me. So let's go there. It's 881. Let's see. Let's just see if we can move ourselves so that we're closer to the moon. There we go. Something like that. I would love it if we could just crash into the moon here, but don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, see how low we can get it here? How low we can get this transfer down? Nah. It's not gonna happen. Well, let's not give up yet. Let's not give up yet. Let's just keep making adjustments until we can definitively say not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. All right. Well, it's not gonna happen. So, all right. About 850 is about as low as I can get that down here, and still crash into the planet. So. Or into the moon, rather. I know it's not a planet. It's a satellite. Okay. Let's take a look and see what we got going on here with our periapsis. And let's see if we can get that dialed in a little. If I could rescue the guy before we go to the moon, then he could get the experience of landing on the moon, which I'm assuming was his intent. Maybe it was not his intent, but it seems like it might have been his intent since he's in an orbit of the moon. So let's do that. We're gonna go here, and we're going to do this burns 858. So I think I'll go ahead and utilize this fuel, and then we will dump it. And what is a good way I could do this? We could dump it. I could put explosives on it right now, on this portion, and then once we dump it, I could activate the explosives Okay, let's do that. Where's my engineer at? Do I have an engineer on board? Ah, Bill. Bill the engineer. I forgot to change your outfit, Bill. It is ugly. Okay. So let's give you a wrench here. And some explosives. There we go. You can go ahead and extend these ladders because you're going to be using them, buddy boy. Extend the other ladder. Grab the ladder. There you go. Extend that ladder. There you go. And down you go. Don't pinch your fingers. Okay. Accidentally let go. That's okay. Because I'm going to let him come over here. And open up your inventory. Equip this. Let's go up as high as we can here. So let's go up here. And grab one of these and attach it. Okay, and we're going to arm this thing. Why can't I arm it? There we go. Set up. We're going to let it go for 30 seconds. Explosion. Okay. Not gonna blow it up yet. Obviously. Alright, so let's get back up here to the capsule. Oops. What? I don't understand why it does this sometimes. Or the camera doesn't. Used to, whenever you'd move your Kerbal's orientation, the camera would follow it, and then, you know, made navigation a lot easier. Okay. There we go. On board. Very good. Got a little extra science, so that's good. Let's go around to our burn, our mover node. And we are going to make our burn to the moon. Should be good there. And I wonder if I can activate it from inside of here. No, I can't. Alright, so this is going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. We're going to have to make an adjustment after the burn, I'm afraid. Because, well, we're just going to try. We're going to try it out. Alright, here we go. So, do the burn in 30 seconds. We're going to have a little interruption in the burn while we arm this thing. And then we're going to... I wonder if I can burn while a Kerbal is out on the thing. Sean, you've been chosen to grab. Uh-oh. Stop. Where are you going? Where are you going? Grab the ladder. Oh my god. She's inside the rocket. Okay, so go down. In the shroud there. Oh my god, I've screwed this all up. Okay. Go up, grab the ladder, switch back to the rocket, and burn. Hang on tight. Hang on tight, Sean. We're a little late already on the burn. So definitely gonna have to make some adjustments, but that's okay. Definitely gonna have to make some adjustments, but we knew he was going to anyway, so let's make this burn. She's going to activate the thing. I'm going to jettison this. Alright. Yeah, beautiful. Alright, you activate this. Activate. Alright. I have 30 seconds to escape. Let's continue this burn. Whoa, why is it back up to 700 again? Alright. I wanted to watch the explosion. Alright, let's see where our orientation is here. Looks like we might already have an intersection going on. Yes, I do. Okay. So we're now having to burn retrograde a little bit. Get this off. Yeah, when I separated the things, it got all screwed up. Alright, so let's bring her back in just a little. So hopefully that does actually blow that thing up. I hope. Okay, very good. And stop. Alright. So, Asbert, we're going to have to make a rendezvous with that guy. And we're going to add a maneuver here to bring us into an orbit and hopefully make that orbit intersect with Asbert here. Just like so. There we go. And that'll be another 281. That'll be fine. So I don't see that blowing up any air over there. So that didn't work out. Well, let's send somebody over to check it out. Nash. It didn't blow up. So go check it out. Should you? Okay, well, will you be able to get back? Well, that you'll be able to get back in time. That's a lot of Delta V. I don't think you'll be able to get back. I'm just having hard times with the controls here lately. Okay, so let's go ahead and get her back in. I forgot she was still out here. Let's go ahead and let go, actually. Turn on your RCS. And you can fly up to the pod. Just like so. I should have put a little bit of ladder there, but that's okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and warp up to the moon. Bye-bye, Kerbal. And we're going to do our orbital insertion from there. And hello, moon. Well, my trash removal project didn't work out. Did I not hit the right button? I don't know. Maybe not. I had good intentions. And that's all that matters. Not always. In this case, that's all that matters. I will terminate that debris from the tracking station, and we'll just pretend like that worked. Alright, here we go. Ready to burn for the moon orbit. Awesome. Poodle is burning. We are achieving our orbit here. Alright, we're gonna have to set Asbert's heap as our target. And a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. Let's set Asbert's heap as our target, and as you can see, we do not have an intersection at this moment. However, we do have what do I want to do? Let's go ahead and go back into the map, actually, and let's set up an orbital node here, a maneuver node here on this descending node, so we can get our planar alignment correct. Okay, 2197. Takes about 600 to land on the moon, 600 to take off. It's 1200. Just want to be careful we don't use up all of our fuel doing this rescue here. Because we could do a rescue another time. But this is certainly the mission to do our landing. Alright. We might be able to do most of the maneuver without using too much more Delta V. We will have to match our orbits, which will be a little couple more, probably a couple another 100 maybe. So, it's gonna be tight, but I think we can do it. Well, is it though? Takes 800 to get back to Kerbal. Oh man, we're gonna be cutting it close. We may have to stop and get some fuel from the station. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and do this little burn here. This is nothing. 11 Delta V. Get this done. And burn. So this will put us in the right plane. There we go. Awesome. 0 degrees. Okay. So now let's set up a maneuver node here to see if we can just make a few orbits and get a nice intersection. Oh, we are inching towards him. It's a lot of orbits. It'll be worth it. We don't have to use Delta V. Look at that. 0.8 just by sitting for several orbits. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add an alarm here. Uh-oh. Oh, I've got an updated version available. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna add a maneuver alarm. There we go. And we are going to do a time warp and see if we can just do it from here. If not, I will move over to the... Ah! You idiot. Well, I'll screw that up. That's okay. I wasn't actually going to be doing any burning anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to go to the tracking station to do this maneuver. I get too close to the moon here. 9,300. Well, he was in low orbit. Okay, so I'm going to go and go to the tracking station. We're going to burn up this time until our intersection, and then I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright, I was able to restore the maneuver node with the alarm clock, which is cool. However, I don't really need it because we're just going to be doing an intersection here. No problem, so I'm just going to warp up to here. And if I can, get on the blue line, warp here. No, I want to warp here. I don't actually need this. I don't need you. Let's see if I can. Let's just add a maneuver there then and say warp to that maneuver. I just need the maneuver so that I can see where our intersection is. Let's see if I can get that just a little bit closer here. Just with a small burn. Look at that. Okay. So let's go here to the maneuver. And we're going to do this quick little burn. It's just like a teeny tiny little adjustment burn. But that will get us closer. And then we'll be able to fly him right over. No problem. Alright, so here we go. Getting ready to do our burn. It's tiny. Like it's minuscule. Like I don't even know if I'll be able to do it. I'm going to hold down control and then press shift. And see if just a couple of taps will do it. Just a tap on the throttle. Yeah, there we go. It's working out well. Awesome. Okay. Very good. 0.1 for our distance. I'm going to warp here. Why is there a maneuver node there? Did I do that on purpose? I don't know. I don't think I did. Alright, so let's warp here. We are going to change our relative speeds between us and the target, which will put us in the same orbit as them. The 76 Delta V, which is more than I want to burn, but I have to do it. So let's do that. And okay. get her on down to 0, please. Okay. So, now let's take a look, see where we're at. Should be relatively close to the guy. 530 meters, that's good. He is in a cupola. Asbert the pilot. Alright, Asbert, come on out. Let's let go. And fly towards your friends. Bye-bye. Au revoir. It's flying over here. Get rescued. And then you're heading to the moon. Heading to the moon. I mean, I've had some pretty bad missions before, but never have I had just a cupola by itself floating around the surface. What in the world happened to your vessel? Is what I want to know. Okay. Just zip on over. Are you zipping? She's doing something. She's getting closer. What about zipping though? She's playing it safe, which is probably smart. Probably a smart move. There we go. We don't want to overshoot the thing, or crash into it and die. It's always unpleasant. Okay. There we go. Alright. Vessel is in sight. And we are nearly ready to grab the ladder. Just right over here. There we go. And stop right there. What have I done to my key bindings to make the Kerbals behave this way, where the camera doesn't follow them? I must have hit some key. I'm not sure what it is. I thought it was chase camera, but cannot board a full module. Well, aren't you special? There we go. Alright, so now we've got Asbert on board, and she is ready to complete her mission of going to the moon. So, I guess we are going to end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, throw me some likes, leave me some comments, and as always, subscribe to my channel. Next episode, we're going to land on the moon, and then rendezvous with the station, go back home to Kerbal, and we'll be done. So, I will see you guys next episode. Bye. Kerbal's waiting by the window, vaguely looking down at their saw, and hoping possibly Jebediah will come home with some raw from Inmus or the moon. Maybe he'll come home soon. Was never what it once was, shouldn't really fly anymore. Either as if an answer with a sound like blowing up your ears. Ship crashes through Kerbal's atmosphere. Crowds gather as